Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about hydrofacials with the actual hydrofacial machine and red light therapy. So, I have been doing hydrofacials since 2020 because, I couldn't spend money on my nails. I couldn't spend money on my lashes. So, Celeste took on her face. And I knew I was getting older and I did not want to do Botox. I will do a separate episode on my experience with Botox, but I just wanted to find something, more natural way of doing it by removing my dead skin cells. So I went with the hydrofacial and my esthetician started offering red light therapy about 2.5, 3 years ago. So I go on a monthly basis. So today I'm going to be sharing differences I've noticed with my skin, reactions to my skin, sensitivity to it as I've gotten older, just because as we get older, our skin actually thins out naturally. But also the beautiful benefits of this and the reality of it behind it, cost, all those beautiful things. So with that, welcome, welcome, welcome. So first, let's start with hydrofacials. So hydrofacials done with an actual hydrofacial machine, and it looks like a little pen with like an open tip. And what it does is it has it gives like hyaluronic acid in it and other benefits. So it kind of like it hydrates, but it also scrubs just the top layer to remove any dead skin cells and any young, like nasty stuff that you have in your skin. Okay. And you can even ask when you go, I've got it done before my, esthetician 5 years ago. I actually got it done at a plastic surgeon's office, a Dr. Tom's in Santa Rosa. This is not paid or sponsored by him. It just, my sister happened to work there at the time. So my sister's in the medical field and she was working there. She's like, hey, you want to try this? I'm like, well, I'll go try it. And it was so cool. Like they showed me all the dirt and crap that comes out of your skin. It's so disgusting. Blackheads, all kind of nasty crap. I recommend you, if you go for a first time, have them show you so you can see all the nasty shit that like lives on top of our layer. Okay, no matter how much I wash my skin, I scrub my skin, I remove my makeup every night, I even cleanse my skin with micellar water every night. Even though I do all that stuff, there was junk in there. Okay, so I was sold. That was the first time I was sold. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to keep doing this. So 2020 comes, and I've told you I went to my esthetician. She was new, and I just loved the experience of being around her, but also the freaking machine. It just made my skin so glowy, and it felt so clean. And I was just going just once a month. So now that I'm years into doing this, I wanted to share with you the benefits of it. Okay, my skin does break out less than it ever has before in my life. So I have cystic acne, which is like the worst freaking acne to have in my experience, just because like it's inner, so it's like a big freaking bump and you cannot squeeze it. Don't squeeze it. It's gonna make it worse, girl. Don't squeeze that damn thing. Don't squeeze it, my love. Don't. But anyway, so it's just this big like little bump in your face, and there's nothing we can really do about it until I found out some things, okay? But one of them was the hydrofacial. Really helped me to reduce that. And my skin just had this beautiful glow. And to this day, this is what people say. So I'm not like tooting my own horn. This is literally what happens. So I can actually go without makeup. That's why I stopped wearing so much makeup. It's because I get so many compliments on how quote unquote young I look because of my skin. I do have a 17-year-old son, so we'll go out. He's like, oh my gosh, mom is so annoying. Like people are like, oh my gosh, is that your sister? He's like, no, it's my mom. So, like it's working. It's doing its thing. So I love that. And I really take care of my skin at home. My face is one of the most important things for me. I really want to stay. I know I can't get a new face on. I mean, I could do plastic surgery, but I'm trying to be as, like natural with it. So it has really helped me with just keeping my skin hydrated, keeping all the junk out of it, reduction in my cystic acne breakouts, and also it's just relaxing. I really learned how to meditate through actually having this done. So I really loved it. It has been so beneficial. It's that one time a month where I don't have to worry about my kids, my dog that's barking at the moment, or my husband, or the house, or my business, or anything. It's that 1 hour for myself and half an hour there, half an hour back. So it's 2 hours once a month. I get to just relax and just not think about anything or anyone and just be in my zone. So I really have loved it. I have seen the benefits. So now let's talk about the realities as I'm getting older. This has nothing to do with the hydrofacial. This is literally has to do with me getting older. And I'm saying this and stating this as a fact because I have tried also, like I do like little from what's that company called? Actually, let me get up. So I'm gonna walk to my actual bathroom because I don't want to lie to you. I want to tell you exactly what I'm using on my face. So it's actually a facial scrub and it's super super gentle. You can actually do a daily one. It's a daily scrub and it's from Dermalogica. It's the Daily Super Foliant Age Smart one. Hazel, shh. There's the dog. So that's the one that I've been using, and the same thing happens. So as I've gotten older, I have more sensitivity to my skin. So this is also a hot tip for you. If you end up going to a hydrofacial, they can actually adjust the level of intensity that it does the scrubbing. So as I've gotten older, we've had to really tone it down, which she has been amazing. So shout out to Tiffany for being so freaking awesome. So she tones down the level of intensity. So it's still doing my hydrofacial, but it's not as deep as I used to do it when I was younger. As we get older, as I said, I've been doing my research because I am getting older. When you turn 40, you stop collagen production, and I'm starting to notice changes in my skin. Okay, it's just the reality of getting older. So, that has been one of the changes that I've had to do. But other than that, I love it. I literally have like a glowy skin when I leave there, and I just feel so good. So I just love the benefits, mental health, and skincare benefits that I get from a hydrofacial. So now let's talk about red light therapy. I actually have a red light wand. I will be posting that video this week. I do it when I get cystic acne. It is so amazing for cystic acne. So I get that red light therapy with my facial every time I go, which is awesome. It's, it's an additional like little surcharge. I think it's like $15 or $25 more. You can get that added on, and it's just amazing. Like, she covers my eyes and she puts special protection for my eyes, and it feels a little bright. Like, it feels like a big orange light was like being close to your eyes, even though your eyes are closed. That's how it feels like. But then your eyes get adjusted to it, and it just feels nice and cozy and relaxing. And it has you can do your research, you can Google it, you can ask your esthetician. It's a lot of benefits to it for your skin. But I have really loved, just for my cystic acne, has been amazing. So I actually bought with my own money. Again, nothing here is sponsored. I'm just telling you stuff that I've used for years. I have to give a huge shout out for this for my best friend, Ricardo Had a Hair One. So he's a hairstylist as well. And he was using this little red light wand after he shaved, so it would like smooth out the little red bumps, that what happens up with after shaving and skin sensitivities. And I was like, shit, that shit works really good on him. I'm gonna try it. He's like, Celeste, you have to try it. You have to try it. So after a year of like, Celeste, you have to try it, I bought it. And I was skeptical because I'm like, dude, is this little thing really gonna work like the one that I get when I get my facial done? Because the one I get with my facial, I know it's a couple hundreds of dollars, and this one was like $120 that I bought it. I bought it on sale. And now it's even cheaper. I think it's under $100 now. And I freaking love it. So anytime I feel a breakout, cystic acne, I have my little red light wand. I put it on my little pimple, that's my little cystic acne little bump. And I wait till it gets warm, and then I turn it off, and that's it. And the next day, I'll notice a huge reduction in inflammation of it, which I love. And usually, like, it'll go away. I'll keep doing that. And it'll usually, like, go away, honestly. Like, after 8 days, I see it, like, really diminish. Where, like, it can almost, like, fully gone away. But I can still feel it's still a little there. But it has helped me so much because I do have scars from having tried to pick cystic acne before I knew better. I wasn't born a hairstylist. I wasn't a hairstylist my whole life. I didn't care for my skin my whole life. I've always been very vanidosa, or very into taking care of my face. So I did try to do, sunscreen, and I used Shiseido since I was really young, 15. So I know that's kind of bougie. But if you tell me like, oh, Celeste Hella took care of her skin, no girl. Like, I barely started using face creams when I turned like 29. So I just really love red light therapy. I also use it if you get like back acne, or just with my babies. Like I have little ones who are in their teen years. If I see something coming in, it's something really light and gentle, and it really helps them as well. So I've noticed with them, they have different skin textures, and of course they're younger. And I just love it because it's non-invasive, it's really fast, and it's something that I can do on the go. So that has been my just experience with red light therapy. Now, having said all this about hydrofacials and red light therapy, do your homework and really get services done by a licensed professional or somebody who's very knowledgeable. I was very lucky that my first hydrofacial, it was done at a plastic surgeon's office, and they were really knowledgeable and they were able to share. And also my sister's in the field, and she's she was in the OR. Okay, so yeah, my sister, she loves that blood and all that nurse stuff. I don't. Okay, I'm like, I can barely stand the smell of my own blood, but she's so awesome, and it was just so awesome to have people to actually educate me. And because I've been doing this for so freaking long now, for 5 years, I know what it does for my skin, and I know it's a huge difference if I try to skip it. So I go every month. I just love it. So just make sure that you get somebody who's licensed and trained in this, because it can cost, if somebody's too aggressive with the hydrofacial pen, it can cause you to actually have little dry spots, or cause actually skin irritation. So it's very important that you know who you're going to. So do your homework. I really just love going. I actually go in Sebastopol, which is a 35 minute drive for me one way. So it's literally an hour. That's what I was talking about. It's an hour drive for me, but I love it. She's just so amazing. And she just takes such good care of my skin and my décolleté, which is the above the chest area and your neck area. She includes that's part of my facial, which I love, because if you think about it, as we start aging, where do we see mostly our age? It's in our face and our hands and our neck. Okay, so that's why I'm always also putting skincare on my hands and the back of them. I know, so vanidosa, so full of myself. No, but I'm trying to keep my stuff looking fresh as long as I can, and I am just grateful to get older. Honestly, it's such a gift to be able to get older. There's so many people in this world that don't have the gift of celebrating a birthday or getting older. So every year as I get older and age, I'm always so grateful, and I'm so thankful for my beauty team, Miss Tiffany, taking care of me, Soul Rituals over in Sebastopol, because she just done an amazing job, and she takes care of me holistically, and also just with my skincare, just having my hydrofacial every month. So let's talk about cost, because I said I would talk about cost. So it's not the cheapest thing to get done. Let me put it out there. So I know the cost starts from $300 up for one session, okay? But it's freaking worth it. Like I say, I don't get my nails done, except for my toes. I don't get my hands done. I don't have lashes. I don't do hair coloring. So I'm very low maintenance. That's the one thing I do spend money on, because it's very important to me. And that's the thing, I think, with beauty is you have to figure out what matters to you. And because I wear almost no makeup, if you tell me how many days a month I wear makeup, I think probably maybe 6 or 7 days a month I wear makeup. I mostly wear SPF and lip gloss, maybe some mascara on a good day. So for me, it's really worth it, because it's really taking care of my skin. It's something that I show off all the time naturally. So this is my experience with the hydrofacial. What do I give it? A 1 to 10, I give it a freaking 10. It has been freaking amazing for my skin and just for my cystic acne, because I struggled with that crap since I was 13, and I didn't know any better. That's why I have some scars from it, because I used to try to pop them. So it has helped so much with the red light therapy and my hydrofacial, and it's just a relaxing experience. Being in the table for 45 minutes to an hour has really helped me to just help to meditate, to silence my mind. And it's been so nice to also learn all this stuff that has helped my kids too, because I have little teens in my house. So the red light therapy has helped. And I know one of my kids, I'm going to spoil them. I'm going to let them have a hydrofacial, just because I want them to have the experience just once. Okay. They need to have the experience. I want them to know. because I think it's so important that we pass on with our kids. It's not about just like spending money or being all into yourself, but really self-care, what feels good to you, right? So if you ask me, like Celeste, is it worth the investment? For me, the red light therapy one is amazing. Again, it's the solar wave one. If you have questions, just DM me on Celeste the Stylist on Instagram or TikTok, and I'll respond to you. But that has been super worth it. And then the Hydrafacial, I just love it. It makes me feel good about myself and my skin, so I show up more confident without makeup. So that is my take on that. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have 30 seconds to leave a 5-star review, or just even if you like it or you don't like it, how are you feeling about the podcast? I know this year has been a huge shift on what I'm sharing, but I really want to take you in deeper into other things about the beauty industry and being a hairstylist and being mindful in our lives. So with that, I'll see you back here next week. Bye, love.